Wow!
Golly gee, I sure do love me a vintage amplifier or two. Or three. Or four. Not you. Or five. And how about a pair of vintage speakers to go with them too? Look at all these vintage speakers. I don't want to walk around and film them because they're all kind of put in weird spots and I don't feel like moving shit around to film them. There's so many kinds to choose from. I just don't know which one I want. Do I want a big bump and woofer? Or do I want a convenient package that saves space and fits on top of my little nightstand? I just don't know what to do. Well, in this video, we're gonna find out. No, we're not. I'm just gonna pit my smallest setup against my biggest setup. Here we go. Whoosh, there's my watch. Whoosh. Wee woo, wee woo. If you watch some of my other videos, you might recognize this little guy. I got this guy at a thrift store for like $5. I believe this baby's cranking out something like 2 to 5 watts, so it's cranking out nothing. Regardless, I'm just curious how it would sound with some speakers that are kind of up to par with it. At some other point, I got these. They don't fit in shot. These guys are some Technics SB S16, can't even say the name, SB S16, wow. I even have the center channel, which is not even color matched, but we don't need that right now. I figure let's give this guy a fighting chance. Plug an iPod into it, plug some speakers that it can run, and see how it sounds. Because it's honestly been a few years since I even used these things. I don't even remember what they sound like. Probably not great, but good enough for you. Yeah, today we're using the tuner. My favorite tuner, a Theo Bluetooth adapter. Wow, look at that mini hi-fi, born to go. That doesn't want to stay centered, so it goes there now. To make this look as ugly as possible too, that'll be fun. Precision hi-fi installing. All right, let's give it a test run, why not?
And I feel just fine. Whiskey in the coffee, you bet it's mine. Sun's coming up for the second time. 6:45 said I feel just fine. I feel just.
It sounded about like I would expect it to. Honestly, these don't sound terrible. They actually have a little bit of kick in them, so that's kind of surprising for being just one full range driver in there. This thing barely had the power even with these little guys to kick out some sounds, so that's just how this thing is, you know, I don't expect miracles out of it. Wow. Wow! The hi-fi in your pocket! Wow. What an adorable little guy. Playing music, being a Technics, that's a lot to ask from a little guy. Well, rest easy little guy, we're gonna go the polar opposite direction of what we just did. If there are two things that I really like in this world, it's big speakers and apparently cheesy wooden knick-knack. It's big speakers and muscle cars. And if there's one statement that is true between the two things, there is no replacement for displacement. Right in front of your greasy mad cheese and smiles is a pair of Cerwin-Vega AT15s I recently fixed up. Here's a couple clips from a scrapped video I was doing on these because I hate doing foam replacement and I really didn't want to film it because I was probably gonna get angry and I didn't, so I should have filmed it, but here you go, enjoy. Wow, I live in bike hell. I also live in putting stuff all over my expensive muscle car. Mamma mia. That was a real voice crack. Mamma mia. We've got ourselves some more free speakers. For you and for me. But mostly for me because they're in my garage and not yours. Ooh. The last set of free speakers is still going strong as tables for all my messy tools. And here's all the drivers. Wow. What we've got is some free Cerwin-Vega. What we've got is some free Cerwin-Vegas. Wow. Show me. Please. Please do. Oh. This is a pair of Cerwin-Vega AT15s. These aren't in the greatest of conditions. As you can see, I can go and the foam's all messed up. So, wow. The cabinets aren't great, but they're usable. You can go like this. Now this one fared a little bit better than the other one, which you'll see in 1 second. Rot, get it? Rot row. This one got a little poke, and it's upside down. Okay. I mean, other than that, these are dented. That's whatever, I can fix that. But this will need a little bit of a glue job, and I've got some brand new surrounds for him. This one has a fine new wood base to match the old one, because the old one broke apparently. Actually, this one's got a different woofer than this one, I think. Because this one's got 8 lugs, and this one's only got 4 in it. This requires further investigation. Definitely have plenty of room in my garage for these. Cerwin-Vegas have always been a set of speakers I've wanted to own, but have never actually owned, so why not go big with these beautiful 15-inch woofers? Now let's play drop the woofer on the floor and just ruin this completely. Cerwin-Vega. Yeah. There it is. Cerwin-Vega. I love speaker. There you go. Come on, little guy. Don't be scared. Oh no! I poked my finger into the foam. It's ruined! So luckily, this guy should be real easy to patch. Just get this all set back down and glue it, and bada boom. It won't look beautiful, but it will sure be fine. Well, whatever that says, I'll try to discern it later. This one's got one too. Wow. We're still going in blind right now, but it looks like this ring just goes whoop. That makes life a lot easier. Oh. Shh. Shh. And then all this foam is so long gone that it should just pull right off. Give it a good little scrape on the basket, and we're in business. Wow. You can tell how old a pair of Cerwin-Vegas are by the color the foam turns. If it's orange, you're in trouble orange. If it's red, you're still probably dead because this foam just explodes into a million pieces if you blink near it. Anywho, old kicked in guy right here got fixed. We got some brand new red rings, oh death. So let's do the polar opposite of the little baby stereo. We're gonna do the big manly stereo. I'm gonna call this the biggest pair of speakers I own. My main setup probably dwarfs it in terms of speaker quantity, but this has 15-inch woofers. This has 15-inch woofers and some big old boxes, so these are, in terms of volume, my biggest pair of speakers. And to power them, here's a familiar face. Oh god, I can't reach. Now, this isn't my most powerful vintage amplifier. That would be my Kenwood 11-2, whatever they call it. But that one's got a case of I will kill any speaker that gets plugged into the right channel because there is a short. So it's gonna be the Realistic from many moons ago. I believe this guy's kicking out about 65 watts per channel, so that'll be enough to drive it for this video anyways. I have more modern, more powerful amps, but we're sticking strictly to vintage for this video, so wow. Alright, let's hook this disgusting contraption up. Oh god. Alright, well there's nothing left to it but to be big and loud, so here we go. Wow, listen to all that dynamic range that you were missing out on before. Wow. Well, there you go. That's Cerwin-Vegas for you. It's kind of a shitty song to test these with, but what are you gonna do, huh? Royalty-free music and whatnot. Honestly, for a pair of speakers I plan to fix and then probably just kick to the curb to a friend or something, I kind of fell in love with the sound of these speakers. Are they perfect? No. Are they fun? Yes. I get it. I get the Cerwin-Vega hype now. And now, I get to lug the big stupid speakers back into their corner. This video better get 10 billion likes because they weigh a lot and it hurts my little bones to move them. Hey, thanks for watching. Tune in next time when I kill myself because I don't want to move these speakers.